people that wear them as well these days. Like,
Yeah,
the amount of people that wear fakes these days.
That's what I mean.
If they say they're not, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will admit to it as well. They're just like, yeah, I can't afford the real ones.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Is it rolling, by the way?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to jump in?
Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to the In Detail podcast.
We've not
today's
said
guest-
that. I don't think we've ever said that before.
I know, yeah. I know, it's been a while. I'm
It's
rusty. I can't remember the last podcast we did. Oh, it was Abby,
With
wasn't
Abby,
it?
yeah.
And that felt like ages ago. We did a podcast with Abby.
Yeah, I think I did watch a bit of that one.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
But yeah, today we've got Mark from Avid Media,
Indeed.
the media genius of Derby, I
That's what
think.
we're calling it.
I don't know, maybe we are now. That's the new title.
You're the only media guy to have a board above Pride Park, I think.
Pride Park Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably are,
That's
actually.
that's
pretty
crazy
cool.
going.
Yeah.
That's pretty like we do see Avid everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like literally everywhere. So I think you're like a household name now, aren't you?
That's what we wanted to do when we launched. We said the brand's got a shout. The name's got a shout and the brand's got a shout. And that's what I've tried to do for the last 7 or 8 years, is just make sure it's out there. Because it is a shouty name, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So where did the name? Obviously, your second name is.
yeah. I get
Avid,
asked.
so-
Yeah, I always get asked this question: where did the name come from? It was a play on my surname.
Yeah.
We was doing some work with a web designer, and he was taking the mick, and are we allowed to swear on this or not?
Yeah.
Say whatever you want.
He was
It's just Gaz has to bleep out. So
No,
I'll
no,
try
no,
not to.
no, I don't need to.
But he was saying, yeah, some idiot called Mark Avit took these, and I went Avit, and it
and then
stuck.
Avit.
And I went, have it. And I went,
Yeah.
I said, that is, and it just stuck.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of them things where, it's like with anyone in business, when you believe in something, you think, yeah, that is going to run. That was the name we just went for. And it's got to play on the words as well, AV, audio visual.
Yeah.
I've never looked at it that
I
way.
don't know about that either.
Yeah, because the colour of the logo is AV is a different colour to
Yeah.
the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does work with, the football stuff that you've done. You filmed, haven't you filmed Derby games and stuff before?
Yeah.
So it kind of works with,
Yeah,
with,
'cause what advert was it?
Well, people chant,
There was-
don't they? Like, have it. Like,
No,
on
but there was an
football pitch.
advert. What was the advert?
on
Where someone was it Penguin?
I can't remember.
Where the guy just wellies a ball and goes, "Have it."
Yeah, it's what's his name? Out of what's his bloody name?
Comedian.
Peter Kay.
Was it Peter Kay?
Peter Kay, and he
Yeah.
kicks the ball out. Was it him or someone else? And he goes, "Have it."
sounds familiar.
I think Peter Kay did do a sketch.
I'm
with
sure it was like a pink penguin advert or something like that. That's what I
it.
remember.
Yeah, but yeah, it came out of a joke, which is mad, really. We sometimes get called AVIT, and I'll get sales calls most days saying,
Is that
"Oh,
AVIT?
Is that AVIT?
we could sell you this system for your IT company." I'm like, mate, you used to do research before you ring me. I'm not an IT company. So yeah, it was a bit of a bit of a joke,
It's all right.
really,
Yours is fine. It's just
which
fine.
turned into a business.
It's nuts.
Mad,
Mate.
mad, really.
It's nuts. So you started just by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, started out. It was when Olivia was born. She's 15 tomorrow, actually. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Mad.
So I picked up a camera. 15, pretty much 15 years ago tomorrow. So when she was born, I was just doing it as a hobby.
Well, just general photography.
general
Just grab the
photography,
camera and
yeah.
just.
Taking pictures of her growing up. And then I was in the motor trade at the time. I was in the motor
I
trade
was
for
going to say, what did you do before?
8 years. I was a service advisor for Toyota for 8
Were you
years.
really?
Yeah, Inchcape.
Ah.
And then I worked at Stratstone for a year as a service advisor there at BMW, and I hated it. That I was there 11 months, and that turned me from enjoying the motor trade to hating the motor trade.
Yeah.
And I got out,
Yeah.
but whilst I was there and then starting a new job as a sales manager down at the Derby Conference Centre, I was always shooting behind the scenes and just picking up the camera, and then people would see your stuff and they'd be like, "Mark, you do all right at this?" And I was like, yeah, whatever. Just do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
And then, it came. My first big gig came from the football club. Actually, it always comes back down to the football club.
Right, okay.
I was at a networking event, and Sean Barker was there, who was captain at the football club at the time. and we just got chatting. I was there from the Derby Conference Centre, and he said, "Oh, what are your hobbies?" I told him what I did, showed him some stuff on my phone, and then that night he followed me on Instagram and says, "Mate, your stuff's wicked." He says, "I want you to photograph my testimonial game." I was like, yeah, sound, mate. And deep down I thought, I can't do that. I've never done a professional gig in my life.
Yeah.
And that's how it all popped.
Sure.
But you did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
So it must have gone well then.
Yeah, went really. I borrowed loads of kit off loads of people
Yeah.
who were new, because I only had just one camera and lens. I didn't have any telephoto lenses. I didn't have a professional.
Was it just an 1855
Yeah.
lens and just...
So there was a guy. I've got his name. Got his name now.
But you got the job off
Got
of
the job.
shooting on like
Yeah.
basic kit.
It was weird though, because it was a testimonial game. There's all ex-players there when I watched Derby as a kid.
Yeah.
So you had like Igor Stimac there, Dean Sturridge, Carbon, like all the like legends of Derby County, and I was just in the change room with my camera thinking, what the fuck am I
So
doing?
you were always a Derby County fan as well?
Yeah, since a
Oh,
kid.
that's mad.
Yeah, as the
That's
song
quite cool.
goes, since I was young.
That is cool.
So
So fair play.
That's when I knew deep down, I thought I've got to do this for a living, because it didn't feel like a job. I thought, imagine if I could do this for a living. Like I was dreaming about it. I just kept thinking, fucking imagine like taking. It still doesn't sound. It still sounds weird when I tell people.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh mate, what do you do?" Like, I like your car, whatever. "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just take photos, mate."
Yeah.
Do you still
That's what I
feel?
do for a
Do you
living.
still get that feeling as well?
Yeah, most jobs I do. There's some jobs you turn up to, you think
Yeah, you can't
it's
be
gonna be hard
arsed.
work today.
So we have that with like, so like we get to work on obviously cars like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that, and it's like it's mint every day. I'm like, I can't wait to. But then when Aaron's like, oh, we need to get this brand new car detail finished, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There is that.
Like, I love-
I mean, the
that was
bonus
nice and
is
everything,
they're
it's
easier to
boring.
do.
Yeah.
A lot easier to do, a lot less stress.
You'll
But
do
to be
jobs
honest,
you
I've always said, like, detailing and photography are similar in a way.
100%.
Because it is a passion.
Yeah.
Anyone can buy the equipment,
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
it.
but
It's
you
not
need to
the
have
kind
the
of
eye.
thing you do if
Yeah,
you
And
can't.
I've
yeah.
always said, like, photography, you need the eye.
Yeah.
You could, like I say, anyone. I've seen so many people that have bought a camera. There used to be that guy. I'm not going to mention names. There used to be a guy. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
think so.
Yeah, he used to turn up to our old place.
Oh yeah, I do know.
And yeah, he was a professional
Yeah,
photographer, and he used to show us some of his pictures. And he had all the gear, didn't he?
Oh,
He
yeah.
had
All the gear, no
everything.
idea.
He had a studio and whatever. Like, but my God,
He went on the Vignet hard.
Oh,
it was, yeah,
Like
it
dark
was
or white,
bad.
didn't you?
Dark.
No,
No, it was
God.
he mixed it up sometimes.
he?
Yeah. Sometimes white, he'd mix it up. But yeah, it was really bad.
He was
but
old.
yeah,
He was just old, wasn't he? I think.
yeah, I think that's what
That
it
is the thing, you know. I think that's why we've ripped in the industry pretty well, is because, and this is no disrespect, I'll get hammered on this on socials, is that there is a lot of old photographers out there.
Yeah.
And they turn up in their button shirt with their embroidered logo on called A Photography,
Yeah.
with all the kit, and we're the opposite of that. We, you know, when sometimes we'll go to shoots and they're like, "Oh, you got any more kit?" And I'm like, "No."
No, but more do you need?
Because we, you know, for
We've got
us,
SLR.
yeah, we know how
And-
to shoot. We know how
Yeah.
to get the shot. We know
Yeah.
it's all in the edit.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and you're dead right in what you say. It's like detailing is exactly the same as photography. You've
Yeah.
got to have an eye for it, and you've got to be an absolute perfectionist. You know, I still now to this day, even when we've got obviously a bunch of guys that work for us, we'll still go through and doctor the images before I send them out. You know, even though I know everyone's capable, I know they can do it, I'll still go through the album,
check 'em.
every image, and if I'm not quite happy with something, I'll delete it. I've
Yeah,
gone
yeah,
today,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like, there's a woman's eye and on a group shot, and her eyes were just half closed.
Yeah.
I won't deliver that image.
Yeah.
And there was 1,060 images in that gallery,
Yeah.
but I will go through, because that's how we've made a success of the business, is because we do care.
You
We don't just throw any crap out there.
Yeah.
We genuinely care what we.
Yeah, it makes such a difference. I mean, even I enjoy my photography, and I've always been just a hobbyist. And Gaz knows, like, when it comes to our media, I'm the one that does the photos.
Yeah,
he
I'll let
does
you-
all the videos.
Well, no, but you'll film as well. I'll let you film because
It all looks good as well.
Yeah, and
It looks good.
the thing is with the photos, but you know, I'm talking about the editing.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I will.
Oh, with pictures.
You're
yeah.
asking me all the time, like, oh, are these pictures ready? Them pictures ready? I'm like, no, because I need to go through 300 pictures.
Yeah.
and now I'm going to select 20 out of them.
Yeah.
Because I'll always take way more. Like, you ask Chris.
Yeah.
We asked
was
him
just
to
gonna
put
say,
together
Chris,
a reel
yeah.
for whatever it was. And he was like, yeah, borrow my SLR. Go for it. Just take some shots of what you want, whatever. Anyway, I did it, gave him the camera back. And he was like, mate, I was like, what?
How many pictures?
It was videos, wasn't it?
How many videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took like 200 videos.
Yeah.
Just
The thing is, you can never
get as much as I can.
you
never have too
you can never shoot too much. And I say that to a lot of the guys. I've had a lot of people work for us now and come and go, and they'll just stand waiting for that one shot, and I'll be like, that one shot won't come to you.
No.
If you're in the middle of the dance floor at an event,
Yeah.
you can't just expect that one shot to
Yeah.
come. You've got to be in the middle of that dance floor.
Yeah.
There's a circle of people
Yeah.
with their hands in the air. You've got to be in that middle of that circle,
Yeah.
spraying that
Just keep
camera.
shooting.
Yeah.
One
If
of
you
them
can
might
get
be
one
the
in
one.
there, that'll be gold.
Yeah.
You've got to overshoot stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm a lot more selective than what I used to be, but it's better to take more than
Just have it.
And
just
have
in
it.
case.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
learned
not
that,
enough.
though, haven't we, as well? With the YouTube videos and stuff, like not filming enough and then having to go back and
yeah.
a little
Yeah.
behind the scenes, but like faking shots. And,
We've
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
doctor quite a few shots.
yeah,
haven't
luckily
we?
we've still got the car or whatever. The
Yeah,
car's still
yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Or,
That's TV do that,
Oh, yeah,
100%.
Anyone
Yeah.
who says that they just get it right first time in the camera.
it's mad how many like back in the day, you'd talk to like friends and stuff, and they'd be like Top Gear, like. It's mad how like stuff always goes wrong and stuff. I love it, and it's like that doesn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, but I had to break that to pee. My missus. Like, we were watching... so we were watching Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah, I love
and then
that
we
one.
were watching, I think it was Grand Tour or something like that. Anyway, this is happening, that's happening. I can't remember what... I think there was... I can't remember. There was a small accident or something. You, obviously, being a fan of Grand Tour, Top Gear, those three... I just knew it was doctored. It was faked, but for entertainment. And he was like, "Oh my god, do you reckon he's actually hurt or this or that?" I was like, "No,
when he's hurt,
it's
you don't
scripted."
see it.
Yeah.
When Paddy McGuinness crashed, you don't see
Oh
it.
yeah.
When Richard Hammond crashed, it's not in the show.
Yeah, but as soon as like I told her, she was just like, "What? This is fake?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, like it's TV."
You have to. In our job, we have to engineer stuff to.
Yeah. Well, because you can't
Show.
rely
It's
on.
entertainment.
Yeah,
You
you
spend all the
whether
money
it's
on setting the day up,
yeah,
and then you
or
can't rely on
video.
something going wrong.
We've
or-
just done a video for Albatross, a chauffeur video, which has just been released. And it's, if you saw that video, you'd think, there's a lot gone into it. There's 4 of us on the shoot that day, but we were 2 days prepping for that shoot.
Really?
We've been in the office today, me, Chris, and Louis, prepping for their next shoot. They love the video that much. They want all their stuff doing.
Yeah.
So we've been in the office. We're 2 hours sat down today, just doing.
Do you
each
script
scene.
and storyboard?
Yeah, we
stuff
still
like
do it
that,
old school. Yeah, we get given scripts now that have big hyphens in and very bullet pointed with emojis. I'm thinking, you ain't done that script. ChatGPT done that script for you.
Literally, the next video we're putting out on YouTube, like I've done quite a bit of narrating, and it's all ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's great. Honestly, I mean, it's a big topic for us. I get asked it a lot every week.
Well,
it is making our job harder.
I was going to ask you,
because we are now up against a system that can generate things that we would normally generate. But you can't. We've seen the portraits that they generate. It still looks fake, so we're all right on that side. There's no ChatGPT robots going out there actually filming stuff. I think we'll always be needed on hands tools. Editing, I do see that becoming automated.
I think it's a while off yet, though.
Yeah, it's a while off, but it's
Again, it's coming back to that. You need the eye.
yeah,
And
100%.
maybe AI it's amazing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have
Well,
that.
there's already things that can look at a video and pick out what it thinks are the best bits, aren't there? Like,
Yeah,
and put together reels and
Yeah.
stuff. But it's
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
like
It's never.
we've
gonna be
done it.
perfect.
It always picks out crap stuff.
Premiere Pro
yeah.
now can extend scenes, so
Oh
if
yeah,
I've
you
heard
film
about
stuff
this.
and you short on a scene,
yeah.
it can extend it.
Just generative fill or whatever it's called. Yeah, yeah.
It's mad. We use it to our advantage. When I put anything out AI related about in our industry,
Yeah.
it's very 50-50. I either get people literally on me on the comments saying, well, why are you even posting this, blah, 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 or you'll be people like us who embrace it.
Yeah,
You've
you've got to embrace
It's not
it.
going anywhere.
It's,
Well,
it's,
it's
gonna
it's
get
coming either way.
It's that whole argument of like AI is going to take jobs. It's gonna do this. It's going to do that, and people are so scared of it. It's going to take over the world. But at the end of the day, I at first, obviously, the conspiracy theorist in me is like, yeah, this could be Terminator.
Yeah.
Like they're going to just take over. But then the other side of me is like, well, actually, this is just the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Think how much
When the
that
internet
changed
was coming in,
things.
Yeah,
people
yeah.
said the same thing.
It has taken some jobs. It's taken
But
some.
it's going to create new.
It's going to create new.
Yeah.
Like for
What it
vo-
is, people
vo-
don't want to learn new things, do they?
No.
If you've been an editor or whatever all your life, you don't want to learn how to do this new
No.
thing.
It's like voiceover. Like we would for some videos have voiceover on videos, and you pay a voiceover artist between £500 to £800 a day to come in
Yeah.
and sit and record a voiceover in the studio.
You can now just generate.
Now,
I use
as bad as it is, I'm going to probably get hammered for that. but
I use
we-
this
we'll
website
use
called
AI for that.
Yeah.
Epidemic Sounds, where I get all my music from, like royalty-free stuff.
Yeah.
And there's models on there, like AI models that you can just.
Yeah.
In fact, we did it for Ian Fox when he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just, and you don't even necessarily need to type it in. You could just say, you
Say
can
it.
just read it, and then
Yeah.
it will just read it back in a
Yeah,
different
it'll
voice.
You've got to embrace it. I mean, we're in a world where we have lost business from it. You know, we were at one point had 6 dealerships we were photographing for out in the West Midlands. So we were looking after the Listers Group, which was good bread and butter stuff, and that got swiped overnight because they use a system called See It Now, and it's not as good. If you saw our images we'd do on a used car compared to what they're churning out now, it's chalk and cheese.
So what are they?
So they
using it for
literally
then?
put they got an iPad and it tells them where to line the car up, what
okay.
angle. They take each angle. They can't take the picture unless the angle's correct on the screen. And then it gets processed through the AI system and it removes the background, puts a crap background on it, the shadows are in the wrong
It
place.
enhances the car.
It looks... And this is on expensive kit. All the dealerships we were working with were a big kit, like Land Rover was one of the dealerships we were working with. Most of the used car stuff at Land Rover's 60, 80 grand up.
Yeah.
And now they're using really flat, poor imagery to sell the cars. But we lost it overnight. I'm talking like £6 a month, gone. Gone.
Wow.
No, there was no notice. We were not under contract with them. Just a phone call from the franchise director at Listers saying, Mark, I'm so sorry. We've got a new contract with this, See It Now. It's an AI system. We no longer need you. So
That's mad. I think you're the first person I've heard actually, like personally, directly affected.
Yeah,
by it.
yeah.
but that opened my eyes. I thought, right, we've got to really think differently.
Yeah.
You've got to
We've
embrace it.
We've got to embrace it. We've got
Yeah.
to use it. And we have always been forward thinking anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an eye opener. It was certainly an eye opener because I thought, flipping
So
out.
when was this?
This was only 6 months ago.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
So it
very
can't be too
recent,
long
yeah.
ago, can it? Because it's getting better and better. Like recently, it's been getting really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
it's,
good.
it's,
And
yeah,
that's,
it's gone
it's a lot of money to find a month.
Just
Yeah.
noticed my
Yeah.
mic has just given up. It's drooped. just drooping.
Droopy mark.
I think yours is fine.
Well, good.
Yeah, just tighten that up as tight as you can.
Droopy mark.
Just tilt.
I noticed it touching my hand. And I was like, what's going on here? Why are you near me, bro?
Why maybe, bro?
That's fine. I'll keep an eye on it.
Stay.
Good boy.
Stay. It's like I do. Good
boy.
boy. I've seen them videos of that guy. This is completely off topic. And that guy going up to coppers, and he'll just ask him for like their badge number or whatever. As soon
Yeah,
as they
I've
say
seen
it,
it.
he's like, "Good boy." I've just got it in my head now. I just want to say it to anyone and everyone. Just piss
I don't
people
think I've
off.
seen that.
I've
not?
seen that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have seen that.
He's a knob. Like he's just antagonising people for
Shouldn't he be
coppers for the
tapping them
sake
on
of
the
it.
head?
Yeah. They can't do that because they'll
Yeah, they'll have you for whatever. That's brilliant.
Oh.
I was going to ask you. You know, you did a car series a while back.
Yeah, YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't think
did
I've
you?
spoke to you since.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
like this.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
so we launched a channel 2 years ago, I think it was now.
Is it only 2 years ago? It feels like longer.
It might be longer.
I thought it was like just after lockdown.
It could have been, yeah. It could have been actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been.
I could be wrong, but I just remember at the time. I remember you doing it.
Yeah, so
and-
we've got a channel called Averill Automotive.
Okay. Is that the same? Is that what they are on?
It's just on YouTube. So if you search on YouTube, Abbott Automotive, our videos will come up on there. We were doing a video a week.
Right, okay.
Some good stuff as well. Obviously, it was well.
I remember.
put
I think I
together.
watched like the first episode, maybe or the second episode.
Yeah,
So what were you doing on it then?
we were doing like we were just trying to be car YouTubers,
Yeah.
and
I remember it being really good.
it was really we
Yeah.
were shooting and some of the videos are still doing really well now. So the two biggest viewed videos is the highest mileage 5 Series BMW 5 Series in the UK. Obviously, it wasn't. It was just clickbait. I get paid off that every month off ads.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and everyone messages every week on that saying, "Where'd you get your wheels from? Where'd you get your splitter from?" And obviously, I just have to ignore it now. And then because obviously my connections in the motor trade, we managed to get the Cupra Formentor
Yeah.
the week before it got to press.
Ah.
So I got a demo and filmed that and launched it before press did, and that's still doing really well. So a lot
wow.
of people watch that as one of the first videos on YouTube when they
What's
buy
the
a
most
Formentor.
viewed video on the channel? On that channel?
On that channel, yeah, I think that's the thing.
No, what is the most viewed?
I think it's
sorry,
the 5
what's-
Series one. That's
Sorry,
probably,
what-
that's probably 8.
Man, how many views has that
I don't know,
got?
it's about 80, 90,000, I think,
Okay, that's pretty good.
off memory. But we did some. You have to go and check it out. But it is a good channel. We did some good stuff.
I think the first video, weren't you doing stuff on your M3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like whether to put a wing on the M3
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not
that
and
was
stuff
it,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think we never really had. I think the reason why we didn't continue with it, we never really had a direction with it, where we were going
Yeah.
with it.
It was
Where
just, yeah.
now, like like you see, like Matt Armstrong and stuff, he's always had the same direction, and he's good at what he does. So,
Well, he's kind of found his
He's found his-
direction,
yeah.
hasn't he? And he has that.
and I remember
kind
Matt.
of
We
path.
met. I met Matt when. So I had got a BMW Midlands group, and we did a BMW Midlands event at Mallory Performance, and I met Matt before he was even launched into YouTube, and he was the same guy then than what he is now.
Right.
That's why he's done so well. And I think that's what you have to be on stuff like this.
You have to be
YouTube,
yourself.
you've got to be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't try and be someone else because
Yeah,
it don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
pe-
suss you
people
out.
want you to be genuine, and that's
Yeah.
why you do really well. Don't get me wrong, there is people out there, to be honest, there's quite a few like YouTubers that have done well from putting this like character on and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's why they'll do well, but
Yeah.
they won't break the internet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They won't break through as like
We were doing things that everyone else was doing. We were doing car reviews. We were talking about someone's car that they've modified. We were doing new car releases, and it got to the stage we just couldn't do it because we were having to spend a day a week to film it, and then maybe half a day to resource stuff, and then edit. And the business got that busy.
Yeah,
that you have to
We couldn't
put it on
continue
If you're not
to do it, 'cause
making
obviously
like
it
a
wasn't paying.
full-time wage off
we
it,
was
then, yeah.
we was wanting it eventually to pay us,
Yeah.
do, but we were doing the same as everyone else. And there's too much of it out there,
Yeah.
I've modified this, I've modified that, and it's great, but people like to see more relatable content now, day in a life. Like if it was you lads doing a TikTok, it'd just be, half of it would just be about the detail, but half of it would be a bit about you
Yeah.
pissing about and
Yeah.
maybe like pranking each other, and
Yeah.
just like, just
Yeah, yeah.
that's what people, and that's why Matt has done well because he, I won't go a week without watching his video. I have to. I almost feel I owe him every week to make sure I watch his video because
I
I've
had a
watched him since
stage
day
of doing
one.
that. like-
Yeah, to be honest,
You
I
did
I
as
go I go through stages. So I like currently I've not watched his videos in it's probably been a couple of months or so, but then I'll go through a stint because
Catching up.
we were talking about with food earlier how like once I get into
Oh,
so we were talking to Chris, weren't we?
Yeah,
Uh,
hyper focusing on things.
yeah, hyper focus.
It's a
So
bit of an ADHD
recently I've
thing.
been to Italy recently.
Yeah,
The food in Italy for me is like some of the best in
Yeah.
the world, and because of that, everything I'm eating now since being back is influenced
yeah,
from what I had there.
Yeah.
And it's the same with like YouTube. Like when we were first setting up here, I was like, right, car stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've not watched any car YouTube content in years.
Yeah.
And then got into it.
It's true,
And then
that.
that's all
You
I
go-
was
you do
watching.
go
and
through
then-
stages, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's true,
like with
it's true.
YouTube, I'm kind of like that. I go through moods. So yeah, Matt Armstrong, I've not watched in a couple of months, but I know I'll go back
You'll
to
come
it,
back to
and
it.
I'll have loads to watch.
I think I love the
And-
fact that he's done really well off it now, but everyone around him is doing well off it as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's bought his
Yeah.
dad's
Bought
car,
everyone
he's
with
bought
him,
his
yeah.
mates' cars.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah. Even his cameraman's driving around
Yeah.
in a R8 or
No, Lambo.
No, it's a
Lambo, is
yeah.
it? Yeah.
and I just think that's like, I just think that's great.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool.
And you almost want to
Really
support him
cool.
and watch videos because he'll do more of that.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
gives back. And I think that's what I always said that. You know, if I ever won a stupid amount of money, I'd just, everyone who was close to me, I'd look after.
Oh, yeah,
And we'd
100%.
all have fun together.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what he's done with his channel almost,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. And I really like that, to be fair. I know people always say, oh, you know, you don't know what people are like off camera and this, that, but that vibe you get
Yeah.
from him and a couple other people as well. It's like, oh, you seem
I saw him
likeable.
at, was it last year, year before? He had a queue of people at Gravity.
Yeah.
And
I saw the
I
videos.
went near the front bit and he was like, he clocked me and he says, oh, yeah, good mate. He says, oh, I've just watched your GTR video. This was when I still was doing YouTube. He says, he told me quietly because before he launched that he bought a GTR. He said, I've just watched your GTR video. It's quite helpful, that, because I've just bought a GTR and rebuilt a GTR. I'm like, sound. And I'm dead honest. I says, how are you getting on? I says, bloody hell, mate. This is mad, innit? And he said, I'll be honest with you, this bit I've really struggled with.
Yeah.
Like having queues of people just to come and have a photo with me.
Yeah.
He says, I love doing what I do because I can do it in my own unit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've got
You
me
own
and the
your own
cameraman.
space.
and
Same
that's
with me.
it.
Like, I'll chat to the camera like really comfortably, but as soon as there's people there, I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean,
you're better. You're a lot better.
I am, but you know what freaks me out sometimes? Like, and bear in mind, we have nowhere near the
Oh,
following.
that guy the other day.
Yeah, no, we had a customer come, and it's happened a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A customer walk in, and I'm like, oh, can I help? And he was like, yeah, I'm just after a quote for having some work done.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no worries. I didn't say any more. And then he was like, yeah, I've been watching your YouTube stuff. I watched your video on the yellow Porsche that you did.
Yeah.
I love the work that you went into and what you did on that. So I want you to do mine.
It blows your mind, though, doesn't
And
it?
you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You've seen? I'm like, because
It does blow your
You've
mind.
seen some of
Yeah.
our videos. We fuck around.
It's good, though.
And I mean, we've not done as much recently, but yeah, we mess around, and then it's like,
Yeah.
how do people portray that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just don't know.
It does freak out sometimes. We went out. I don't go out very often now. This was a good couple of months ago. I was in Stug and Lettuce in town, and we were just.
You know, that's a throwback.
some guy just went, oh, it's Mark, innit? I went, yeah, sound, yeah, good mate, yeah. I didn't recognise him from.
You were like
and he
racking
was
your brains.
Yeah,
like,
mate, yeah, loving your stuff. I've got you on Instagram and stuff. I went, oh, wicked. And he went, yeah, keep at it, mate. I went, cheers. I thought. Jenny was like, the fuck's that? I went, I don't know. And again, you get obviously Derby. I mean, like you guys.
It's a small
get it.
place,
Derby,
like-
everyone knows everyone in Derby.
Yeah.
So like, and you can't obviously number plates are distinctive, and if you drive different cars are distinctive, and I used to. It did just freaks you out a bit, doesn't it? You're like, oh god.
Like, you know me?
I had it, in the Bustler Market.
Bustler Market, yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
telling
last year. It was not long. We probably only put out like 2 or 3 videos, and
Yeah.
some guy went, "You're the detailer, aren't you?"
That's
And I went-
brilliant.
and I went,
Yeah, but do you know how good is that though?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It,
it was
it
mint.
is cool. Like, in the moment, you're like, oh, shit.
All your mates are giving you stick like, oh, who do you think you are? Who do you think
Do you want an
you are?
autograph?
You just bought me a drink.
It's mad though, isn't it? How like these days, like YouTubers are better than like most of the stuff on TV.
I don't watch TV.
I
No,
don't watch
no.
TV anymore.
My
Like,
missus
YouTube's
does,
are the
but,
new
like,
celebrities.
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's...
I literally watch what I think the beauty of YouTube. You can watch what you want to
Anything.
watch, what you're interested in.
I
Literally
probably watch
anything.
more YouTube than even like streaming, like
Yeah, I
Netflix
do.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I find
do.
myself doing that. And it's only really been in the last few years, really, I think, maybe. It's slowly trickled in.
It's
and
the way
now
it's the way
I
it's
watch way
going to
more.
go. That's your new TV.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
that's why
100%.
that's why, you know, when you buy a TV now, you're more interested of what if it's a proper smart TV and what apps it's got.
Yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have Sky anymore.
No.
I don't have any TV. I just wait for the day, like, TV license, because we cancel our TV license. We don't need it.
No,
You
everyone's
don't-
done that.
Yeah.
We don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it at all.
You're waiting for the day for what? Them to come round and
Yeah.
say,
Yeah,
knock
I'm
on the
waiting for
door.
the TV license people to knocking on the door. come knocking. Like,
Apparently have
you've
them
got
vans, don't they?
TV.
Do they wait outside, don't they, and see if you could? Is that
It's a
real
myth,
or not?
though, isn't it?
Is it a myth?
Yeah, they told everybody in the 90s that they could tell, and it turns out they can't.
Yeah, there's
Anything
no.
to get money out of it.
I mean, the only way I'm telling is like if they walk past your window and you got a BBC iPlayer on, or whatever.
That
then,
used to
then
be.
you kind of.
Do you remember that advert used to be on TV? There'd be a guy outside someone's window, be like, "Can you turn it up?" And then
Yeah,
he'd be like,
yeah.
"Have you paid your TV?" Now?
Yeah,
I remember that.
I remember that.
TV ads used to be the best.
Yeah, back when we used to watch TV.
Yeah. Well, that was strange because, like, I can't remember where it was. I might have been, maybe I was abroad or something, but we were in a hotel and I put the TV on, and terrestrial TV, and it's the first time I've like put terrestrial TV on.
Yeah.
God knows how long. So I'm like, let's have a flick
But
through.
you know, if you think about it now, TV actually doesn't make sense anymore, does it? Because with TV, you've got to almost like look at the schedule to watch what you want to watch.
Which baffles me that Radio Times still exists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
when YouTube, like you go on my search bar on YouTube, it's like van stuff now.
Yeah.
It's the odd. I watch the odd car YouTuber still,
Yeah.
but most of my stuff's now like how to live out of a van.
Oh, I was going to say.
People
is that
travel around
right?
the world in a van. But I'm watching what I'm interested in at the minute. Like
Yeah.
we just said, it's what you're interested in at the minute.
So I actually saw, so there's this new Instagram channel. I don't know if I told you about it. I might have. It's called Subway Takes.
Oh yeah. You showed me some yesterday.
Yeah. Brilliant page. It's so interesting. A guy called Kareem lives in New York, and he just goes on to the subway just to interview people, just to have a take.
Yeah.
To see what their take is. And it's just random. Like some of them, they're not really serious, but some of them make really good points. Some of them are just comedic. It's just funny. And someone on there said, made a really interesting point. And they said something about it was to do with choice and whatever. It's like we have too much choice now.
Yeah.
Like bring back TV guides, bring back this.
Yeah.
Like bring back a time when you're allowed to watch what you want to watch.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Because we have too much choice.
I've said to you before, so I haven't bought any for a while, but I used to collect Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And I have this thing where if I buy a Blu-ray, I will watch it, and I won't fall asleep because I've got this thing where I fall asleep. Most people do. You stick Netflix on, fall asleep.
Yeah.
So easy.
But it used to be
Oh, yeah,
nice.
yeah.
If I put a
to
Blu-ray
have
on, I make
physical-
sure I watch it.
It's the physical. Well, Chris was talking about it, wasn't he? So Chris, obviously, you know Chris.
yeah.
So Chris, behind the scenes, he's normally our media guy, and he was saying he's got into records, vinyl records.
Yeah. I think
And
he
it's funny
mentioned
because
that,
he's
yeah.
in the past, because he's always been the youngest in our group. He's
Everything has
always
to be like
hated-
HD,
Yeah.
wave file audio.
Doesn't like film cameras, doesn't like film photography.
Well, I
'cause it
said to
doesn't
him earlier,
look
I was like, does that
clear.
mean you're going to get like a film camera now? And he went, no. Closest I'll get is a Polaroid.
But he was saying to me, he was like, I just love the sound of vinyl records, like that crackle you get and this, that. And I was like, I was saying this to you like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
It's
Probably
You're right.
it's aging, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's
Shit.
like it's like when you hit 30, you all of a sudden like the taste of olives. How weird's that?
I love
No, I think
How weird's that?
I think you're right. I think I liked them a little bit before that, but
Yeah.
not much before that.
Now-
When I was a kid,
now I
I
will
hated
eat
them.
them.
It's like,
Like-
I mean, like, how does your taste change?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
suppose
You
it's
start
the same as-
appreciating
Yeah.
the more sophisticated. I drink red wine now.
Yeah. See,
consistently.
I'm not there yet with red wine.
Aren't you?
I thought I'd hit
Oh.
40 and I'd be red wine drinker, but
Oh no, I
just
hit red
can't
wine.
do it.
A couple of years ago, started hitting red wine, and now,
I might have to start.
honestly,
See, I've been into
but it
red
takes a
wine
good
for a
bottle.
while now.
It takes a good bottle. You've got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You got to do it right, and it's lovely. But it's the finer things in life.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It is.
vinyl records, film cameras,
But it's like when you're
a
a kid.
TV guide,
What?
Cigar.
cigar. Yeah.
It's like lager. You know, when you're like younger and you have lager and you're like, "Ugh," when you're a kid,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, why do you all of a sudden like it when you get older? Like,
But the
I
same
love
like with lager, like I won't drink a pint of Carlin now.
it. No.
I'll,
God,
I'll
I
have to have a
can't think
proper
of
like Madri or something. It has to be a premium
Yeah.
lager.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. I don't even drink lager anymore. I just drink cider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I usually
I'm
drink
not a
IPA.
I'm not much of a
I've not had
lo-
lager for a while.
Yeah, it's got to be an IPA or something.
Sounds a bit
along those
bougie,
lines.
doesn't it? Like,
Boozy.
only drink IPA.
Yeah, but it's funny, you know, like when a few years ago when I went through all my weight loss stuff, because all I ever used to drink was beer or whiskey.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously the amount of sugar and whatever and JD or whatever. So I then
As I say,
started
you're
switching.
drinking the wrong whiskey, that's why.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is going back like, years ago, back when I was a student and whatever else. And obviously over the years, then I got into like health hype, and I was like, right, I'm just going to start drinking gin.
Yeah.
So then obviously all my mates would be there with like pint glasses and stuff with their pints in hand, and I'm there like coming out with the gin glass, like wearing a bright coloured t-shirt like this, really colourful trainers, and like with my gin, just like, hi guys.
Yeah, you got something to tell us.
And I'm like, look, I'm comfortable. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. That's why I started drinking cider. I just find I can enjoy it still. I actually like the taste of it, and I don't get a hangover off it.
I found as I've grown older, I used to get drunk for the sake of getting drunk and just drink. Oh, the concoctions I've drank in the past, it's horrendous. Yeah. Whereas now I drink to enjoy the taste of the drink.
Yeah.
So like, I want my drink
relax.
to taste nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vodka, years ago, I used to drink just Smirnoff, Glens, whatever else. Yeah. And now I've obviously got to the point where I hate vodka. I will never. I had not touched it for years, and it was my uncle's 50th birthday, I think it was, and he drinks Grey Goose.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, what you drinking?" I'm drinking gin or whatever it was. He was like, "Oh, do you want some vodka?" I was like, "Oh God, no chance." It was like, "Oh no, trust me, Grey Goose, it's really nice."
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
Go on then, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it does.
I didn't realise Grey Goose was vodka.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely.
But it doesn't, because it's premium as well. It's like filtered and stuff. That I remember when we went to Ibiza about over a month ago now for my birthday, and we went out on the Friday night. The first night we went, and like got absolutely hammered on like in all the cheap bars, and like Saturday was like a write off. We were hanging. But then the Sunday we went to Ocean Beach. And we obviously had a bed and stuff, and that's all Grey Goose. And
is that Wayne Lineker's?
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, so we went there. It's one of the things I just wanted to do.
You're in Ibiza,
I always wanted to go to Ibiza and just like live it large for like 3 days. I always wanted to do it. And we had like Grey Goose all day. Like we must have drank loads and felt fine the next day.
Really?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, it makes such a difference
because it was like proper stuff.
Yeah. It makes such a difference.
They reckon it's the sugar that gets you hungover, don't they?
Yeah. It's the crash afterwards. I've noticed a big difference because funny thing is, after having that Grey Goose, I was like, oh, really enjoyed this because we were just having vodka lime sodas, and then I think we went out to, I think it was a wedding. Yeah, it was someone's wedding we went to, and again there. We'll have vodka lime soda. I've got the taste of vodka now. This is really good. All they had was Smirnoff. Oh. I was like, I can't be that much different. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Oh, battery acid. Horrendous. So bad. And again, felt horrific the next day.
It's just the age-old thing, isn't it? You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Like anything in life.
Yeah, it's the sophisticated things in life. Yeah, I think that's what age brings us. We sound so old now.
Apart from fake trainers.
Hey?
Apart from fake trainers, they're all made in the same factory.
They are made in the same factory.
You don't get what you pay for.
Yeah, no, you don't with trainers. With clothes and trainers, no, not at all. Not at all. No, I couldn't go back to drinking like all the stuff we used to drink. What was the other one? Cider. So
Jabs, frosted jabs.
God.
Strongbow.
Yeah, I just
2 litre bottles.
White Lightning on the pot.
Yeah. White Lightning, that was the one.
I just don't. I like a drink, but I don't drink much as what I used to. I did used to probably drink like every Friday, Saturday, guaranteed to get drunk both nights. Yeah. Now, I don't really have a drink in the week. No. Friday, I like a couple of pints if I go anywhere. Saturday, maybe a couple of pints.
You know what? I'm a lightweight now, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's actually great because I'll have a couple of pints, and I'm like, I can feel this.
Yeah.
This is mint.
Yeah.
This is cheap.
Yeah. I think you respect alcohol more as you get older.
100%.
Don't you? And I think I like to keep myself in shape more now. I've tried the last couple of years tried to look after myself a lot more than what I did do. I used to probably drink to like maybe ease stress, but then that's a vicious circle. Because you're not
it's
really
escapism.
you're not solving the problem. You're almost like you're adding fuel to a fire.
Oh yeah.
And it's not nice.
Yeah, no. Come back to bite you.
Yeah. No. So I use different things to escape the day to day now, and you just. Yeah, I suppose as you get older, you learn different coping mechanisms, don't you?
Which is a good thing, to be fair, because I think we've all been through Everyone's been through their own kind of like struggles and stuff like that, and yeah, like a lot of people like to escape and go to, and again for me was going out drinking,
Yeah.
and whatever, and it's just at the time you're like, yeah, this makes me feel better, but it's that momentary.
Yeah.
It's literally you're taking them painkillers and
Yeah.
they solve it for that few hours or that night, and then
Yeah.
that's it. And the next day you're like,
So it's worse as well because
Yeah.
alcohol, like, was it lower your
I heard something about alcohol being how it's alcohol steals happiness from the next day.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Borrow-
quite-
you
I
borrow
can't remember
happiness
exactly.
from tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. Borrowing happiness from tomorrow, and it's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. And don't get me wrong, and every now and again, like I don't drink much. Every now and again, it is nice
Yeah,
to get
100%.
drunk, and it just
Yeah.
makes it more special.
Yeah, it does.
When you do
Yeah.
like actually
Oh,
get
yeah.
a bit.
I've known loads of people who've gone teetotal, and I was talking to Jenny about it one night. I said, "Could you go teetotal?" She says, "I don't know." I said, "I don't think I could, because I do still like
still enjoy
every
it.
now
I
and
could,
then.
yeah.
You know, if I've had a really like busy day and I've like
Yeah.
finished late and I want to go for
Friday night,
like
and
a
you
quick
just
pint somewhere
yeah.
and sit in the garden and just
Yeah.
have an hour of,
yeah.
Yeah.
then it's nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
And if
wouldn't want to
that's
take
all
that-
you're doing, there's no reason to
Yeah.
go teetotal.
I want to take that away from myself.
Yeah. I think
Some
if
people, I get it. I
Yeah.
get why they want to do it. I
some people do it because
respect
they can't control
They
themselves.
can't. There's no happy
Yeah.
medium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas if you do just have a pint or a couple of pints a weekend, I don't see there being any
No.
point in going
No,
teetotal.
no, you're not abusing it.
You
are
need to do it if it's like it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
yeah.
I need to stop this.
Exactly.
I thought there was a period. It was like it'd been like 2 months. That was probably 3 months maybe. I went without a drink just because I didn't really think about it. And then yeah, one day I was just like really fancy going to the pub.
Yeah.
Just having a few pints, and yeah, like I said, I wasn't meaning to not
No.
drink. I just didn't think about it. It just didn't occur. And then yeah, that one day I was like, yeah, just fancy it.
Exactly.
And like you go out, yeah, I literally must have had like 4 drinks, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
this
yeah.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Like I say, you just do it. Everything's in moderation. And
Yeah,
And
100%.
it's nice to have a blast out every now and then, but just don't do it every weekend,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
like a spiral thing. But you know, just you do it.
I think back to like my first lads holiday,
Yeah.
like uni, like especially the first year. I just don't know how.
Yeah.
But then I feel like generations are changing though.
Yeah.
Because like all my cousins range between 15 and 21. There's 4 of them.
They're not really going out and stuff.
The older 2 maybe are, because they're now at uni. So obviously they are going out a bit more, but I don't think they go out anywhere near as much as like
Yeah.
what we used
Yeah.
to. And they're not really bothered about drinking. Like, obviously, you know, we went to Wales, so we did a family trip. There was 13 of us. So 3 families. So it's my dad, obviously us. It was his birthday. And then it was his brother and his sister and their families. And it was funny because the first day we got to Wales a couple of weeks ago, first day we did our shopping and whatever.
Yeah.
We were staying at these holiday lodges, really
Yeah.
nice place. And then we were like, fuck it, should we just go to the local rather than sitting here
Yeah.
and making food? Let's just go to the local.
Yeah.
We'll get a takeaway. So that's what we did. And it started off as just go for one drink. And then it's just like spirals. And like we're sat in this local pub, like drink after drink after drink. And it was so cheap. It was so cheap. I think like a round of drinks, like got like 8 drinks and it was like 26 quid or something.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, and so we sat there drinking for ages, and it was funny because us as adults,
Yeah.
like we're telling the kids, like, "Where's your drink? Aren't you drinking?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, I'm not really bothered." And we're like, "What? No, have a drink."
Kids
Yeah.
these days are more switched on with like
Yeah,
Way
100%.
more switched
health
Yeah,
on.
they
stuff
are.
and
Yeah.
Way more switched on.
Yeah, they are.
Is it the internet? That's, like,
don't know
Did they
whether-
know more than what we did,
I don't know whether
or is it the lockdown
It
that,
could be.
like,
yeah, it could be.
you know, that stopped people
I think
from?
they have to. I think younger people feel like they have to be a bit more, have their wits about them a bit more as
Yeah.
well, because there's that much.
Yeah, I suppose like when we were probably their age, you could maybe wander back from town at
Yeah.
1 a.m. and
What?
probably be all right. Where now
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
You wouldn't dream of
I
doing
wouldn't-
that.
Like my daughter well, she'd be 18 in 3 years' time,
Yeah.
to be walking back from town, I'll happily pick her up at.
Well, this is a weird thing to notice, but have you noticed that no girls wear like high heels going out anymore?
Yeah.
Students and stuff.
Yeah.
All flat shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying to Sarah, I was like, what? That didn't used to be like that. She's
Well, they
like,
don't.
yeah,
No
I know,
one dresses up to do this to go to town anymore. So back in the day, like, you know, as lads, you'd have to have shoes. To
Oh,
get
shoes.
Shoes and shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoes, shirt.
Where now,
whatever.
anything goes.
I was showing my missus some pictures from must have been 19, 20, something like that. And I'm wearing a shirt and I've
Yeah.
got a tie, a skinny tie on.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that phase of skinny
Yeah,
ties?
skinny ties, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wearing a skinny tie. I must have had like shoes on or pumps
pumps
or
or something,
something.
yeah.
And trousers. And she's like, why are you wearing a shirt and a tie? Bear in mind, she's younger than me. She's,
is why.
I mean, not massively younger, but she's 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So maybe she just missed that
Missed that
period.
era, yeah.
But like, I was like, yeah, I
we
used
used
to
to
wear
go-
sweaters. I used to wear
used to have like
shirts.
shirt,
Yeah.
smart jeans.
But I think
shoes.
that's all
And
died
you'd
off.
get turned out of places,
Yeah.
turned away from places if you weren't dressed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if you the amount of times I got
Whereas
turned away for
nowadays-
wearing trainers, like even though they were like smart trainers.
Yeah.
Whereas now I could walk. There was that period of like no bubbles.
The only thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't go in with bubbles.
Do you remember
on.
the only thing I
Yeah.
think they're still against? I don't know if it's everywhere, but you remember we went to Revs de Cuba in Nottingham? Was it Sean's? No, someone's birthday. Sean's birthday, and I had a Lakers basketball
And they said no
jersey.
sportswear.
No
said
sportswear.
Some
Sportswear.
places are still like that.
Yeah.
But you tend to find it's normally places like Revs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they get all the
Where they're a
rowdy
bit more like
people,
mainstream and they get like rowdy people
They do
in
say
there.
sportswear, football shirts. that
But
kind
a
of
Lakers jersey is kind of like, well, hang
Quite
on.
niche, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, this is American. It's
Yeah.
not a football
yeah,
team.
I'm not a
here.
football hooligan.
Yeah.
thing. It's a bit. Too
That
much,
I
isn't it?
don't
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
That I don't get. But yeah, the whole getting turned away for. But it's quite funny now because I still have that kind of anxiousness.
Yeah.
Like 'cause,
Yeah.
again, we don't go out in town much at all.
But when you do,
Like,
you're like, shit, am I wearing the right?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I'm walking in like, and I'm like, I know I've got bubbles in these trainers.
You just get
Like-
to be honest, with now. You just get away with it now. I mean, especially in Derby, it's not
Now
or ID,
you do.
if you've not got your wallet on you.
ID. Yeah.
Hey?
ID, if you've not got your
I
wallet on you.
never have my ID on
You
me.
might, and you
And
go
I
in and you're like, you're not going to
always-
ID me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, a lot of the times, like last time, I can't remember the last time we were out in town. It was in Leicester, actually. Don't go out in Leicester, but Mrs. is from Leicester. It was a cousin's birthday. And we went out, and I remember walking up to the barman, and obviously there was a lot of young people about, so obviously he's IDing everyone. And I never carried my ID. I'm 34. I've got white hairs. Like, I'm withered. I'm old. Yeah, and I walk up to him, and I'm like, he's like, ID. I'm like, I don't have any. But obviously my missus shows him hers. I was like, I don't have ID, and he was like, mate, can't let you in. I was like, mate, come on, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm 34, and he was like.
I just.
I often think, well,
He was like, I feel your pain.
just
go
a
on
good
in."
excuse. It's just a good excuse to go home early.
Yeah.
Or that.
I feel quite good. You're like, well, I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
Looking young.
Yeah. To be honest, I got ID. Where did I get ID'd? It wasn't going into a club. It was like buying something from a shop. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, it's an inconvenience because I've not got my ID on me. But come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I've just turned 40.
Have you?
Yeah, 14.
I think I remember you saying, because I'm sure you said like, oh, how old's Mark? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I
because you
thought
said
you were
you
maybe like
you said you
30s.
knew Beecham and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beefy, don't you?
Beefy, yeah. Because I
Because I think you were like,
I grew up in Ashbourne, so I know them. Oh, I know all them lads.
Everyone knows each other.
So like in Ashbourne, you do.
Yeah.
But they were a bit older than me. I remember Beefy. So when you go boy racing around Ashbourne, like them lads had obviously better cars than us because they were older.
Yeah.
So I remember being at school actually. I hope Beefy watches this actually. Is that
I'll
I,
send him
remember,
this
I always remember I'm going to drop him right in the ear.
He's
I've
probably
heard
told
a lot
us
of
about all his
stories.
motor and
I've
apprentices
heard
already.
a lot of
I
stories.
remember he used to. It was him and Jamie Duke, and they used to like at school. When school used to get kicked out at R3, they used to be cruising around in their cars. I'd be like, I know what you boys are doing. I also remember a very bad crash, actually.
You're not painting them in a good
They used to
light.
drive like absolute mate, because we used to park at Shawcroft car park.
Yeah.
So you'd go down at night, and then everyone would just meet in their cars at Shawcroft.
Yeah.
And Beefy had a 106 GTI. He was one of the first, actually, around that had the 106 GTI. Diablo Red. And he used to drive it like it was stolen.
Yeah.
Him and Jamie Muir as well. Jamie's got some cars now. We're all still interested in cars. And Beefy, do you know New Derby Hill as you come into Ashbourne?
Did he go through a wall?
Yeah, he went for a wall, went
Is this
down.
what he was telling you about?
He
Yeah,
went
he
down.
he
He went
showed
down
me
the
the
bank,
pictures.
and I don't know how we got out of that car.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, everyone knew about that crash.
Yeah.
But everyone
Did he have
around
people in the car as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how people survived. I don't know how people survived that.
Yeah, he told us about that one. Because he was saying, yeah, I've drove like a right cunt.
But do you know what we all did? We all did round that way because it was back lanes.
Is that the main? Is that what's like the A52?
Yeah, so we'd always race
There's
down
been
there.
loads of accidents on
Yeah,
there.
there'd been some bad accidents down there. We'd always race from we'd have a tear out to McDonald's and back. But then you'd go around the back lanes. Long lane used to be a good one because that you could see pretty much mostly down the road. But you had to know where all the. It was a bit like Nürburgring, you know, on the undulations. You'd have to know where everything is. I still know that road like the back of my hand.
I remember
when
Dom saying, you know Dom from Shopping
Yeah,
Shop?
yeah.
I remember him, because his missus used to live in Ashbourne, so all of his mates, he had a lot of mates around there, and I remember him saying, like, he used to start work at the bus place at, like, 4 a.m. or whatever, so he'd be driving back to Derby in his Golf, in his R32 or whatever, and he's like, I know that road like the back of my hand, be overtaking people on the
honestly.
corners and whatever
Yeah,
else.
I'd know every bump in that road because I did that road. Like, because we used to live in Hollington, so it was I could only get to Derby driving. But yeah, we had Ashbourne had a good car scene.
Yeah. To be honest,
Good car scene.
I'm starting to see that because the amount of people we know
from that way.
area,
Sunder lives that
Ashbourne,
way.
Belper, hey?
Sunder lives that way.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
And do you know what?
He's
Bloody
not- he's
Ashbourne
not
as
from
well.
there, but-
There's 2 people in Ashbourne now that have won cars on Dream Car giveaways.
Oh, really?
Beefy one of
Beefy
them.
got his Porsche.
Yeah.
And there's another lad who I photographed his wedding. I went to school with a year below me, Daniel Hurd. He's just won an M3. So I'm thinking, when is it going to be my turn? I do these competitions
That Ashbourne look.
every week. All I want is a Nova GSI. I don't want anything big and fancy. I just want a classic.
Yeah.
If anyone's selling a Nova GSI,
There was one here, wasn't there, when we
Please
first
hit
moved
me
in?
up.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Great.
I'm
it
just
was.
desperate. I've
I'd
gone.
never win anything.
I just would love to. I just love to win some of that. I know it's probably what are they,
I don't
10
care
grand?
what I win. I'd win a tenner. I'm happy.
I'd be happy.
I won the lottery once. I won literally the first time I played. Very first. I think I turned 16, and we were out with mates. Went to Nottingham, and I was like, I can buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
So I bought one, or I bought 2. I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, obviously when I checked the numbers and whatever when they came out, I was like, I won like whatever it was, 12 quid.
Yeah.
I was like,
I still do the
So,
lottery. I
I
still
spent
do
that
direct
12
debit
quid.
lottery. I've done lottery since I was 17. I
have you?
direct debit it every week. But I mean, yeah,
Oh, so you don't even have to.
just yeah.
just
I
does
mean,
it.
I've never won yet, but I do the car competition companies. I sold 2 of my old cars. Went to car competition companies.
Oh, okay.
Ricky at LLF was had 2 of my cars. He had the M3. I had the Tanzanite Blue F80 M3. He had that off me. I took that down to his unit and met him.
Was that? That's not the one that we did anything on, is it?
no, we
that
did the
was
E92.
E92.
Yeah.
Oh, which one did you give to him? Sorry.
He had it was a F80 Tanzanite Blue F80.
Oh, the
I don't
new
think I
shape.
saw that one.
No, I didn't have it for long. That was a beautiful car as well. That sold out on the competition, that did. And then he recently, in Christmas just gone, had the RS. I had an RS for a bit, Focus RS Mark II. And he had that for me as well. But yeah, the car comps are just I know a guy who runs bonkers competitions. Supercar Harry and Supercar Nigel on Instagram, and it's about I was talking.
Supercar Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel's wicked. Yeah, Nigel's wicked. So I say to them guys, you know, how do you know what to buy? So you just got to buy what people desire. You can't buy what you fancy. You got to buy stuff that
The mass will
mass
popular
want.
thing.
Yeah,
So when you see stuff like that go on,
yeah,
the tickets go mad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
The Nova ones always sell out. They always sell out.
Well, what's crazy is like I've seen some of the car competitions where the buy-in is obviously a little bit more and there's less tickets. But now, like LLF, I'm sure it was LLF, they were doing
Like
I
3p
think it was an
a ticket or
E34
something like
BM.
that.
Yeah.
And I joined that because I was like, that car is stunning.
Yeah.
And bought tickets, they were like 60 pence each.
Yeah.
60p.
I don't-
I'm like, fucking
I
hell,
know.
I'll have 10 or whatever.
I'd sooner do the ones where you have to pay
a bit more.
a bit more.
Like,
with-
take a quiz or
Yeah,
whatever.
see, yeah, but what I mean is the okay, yeah, the odds are smaller, but what I'm trying to say is the raffle companies now are able to sell that amount of tickets. Like,
mad.
you think 60p a ticket for a car that's worth whatever I don't know what it was worth.
Yeah.
But let's say, I don't know, 40k. Like, to make up that 40k, that's a lot of
Yeah,
tickets you're
yeah.
going to have to sell. But they're obviously making
But it's
money
still
off
far
it.
better odds.
And
than
he's
the
only
lottery.
just started going back on YouTube again, hasn't he?
Who, Ricky?
Ricky.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Like a lot of them, that's how they would sell the tickets, just from their YouTube.
Yeah.
following.
Oh, right.
But he's only recently started getting back out there again, I think. I used to watch the odd videos.
See, I didn't know about him until he did a video with Imti. From GT. Do you
See,
know
I-
Imti?
I'd-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd seen, because Imti and Ricky did a bit of stuff together, didn't they? And I'd seen Ricky around, to be honest, before that, so I knew of LLF and whatnot. Never watched, and to be honest, I didn't realise he had a YouTube.
Yeah.
But again, to be honest, like I was saying earlier, I only really got back into the car
Well, they
YouTube
came
scene again, like in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it did. I think that's what happened. It did die off a bit. still don't think it's back there to what it was.
What, the car?
But he's still
YouTube
got the
scene?
following.
Yeah, it's still got the following. I think you have to have that niche. Like going back to Matt Armstrong, he's got that niche. I think
And consistency.
I don't even watch any. Is it TGE TV? I don't watch any of them guys anymore. What's his name? The guy I used to hang around with him as well. I can't remember, but a lot of, let's say, rich
TGE, that's
TGE.
through
It's just TG, isn't it? And then you had
bald guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you had him, and then a lot of them are like rich lads buying cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just got the same.
Yeah.
It's
I know
like-
what you mean.
Daddy's money. Go out and buy a flipping 250 grand car. They do a YouTube video about it, and then the next week sell it. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's boring now.
It's not
lads.
relatable
So you got,
in any
I think
way.
it's, like-
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it's not relatable.
Yeah.
So I think you got to have a channel that's like people will relate to.
Well, the thing is, these days, like, because, I mean, YouTube's amazing, but at the same time, it does water down
Yeah,
a lot as well because there's so many people doing the same thing.
yeah.
So, yeah, you do have
gotta
to
be
do
different.
a lot to stand out.
100%. 100%.
I mean, we know it from detailing. Like, we said straight away when we first started, we were like, right, we want to do something different to
Yeah.
what other YouTubers are doing. And don't get me wrong, we're still kind of finding our feet and trying to do and experimenting and whatever.
Yeah.
And also then finding the time to do it
Yeah.
because this is a full-time job. And then, as you know, doing the media is also a full-time
Yeah,
job.
it is. Yeah.
So trying to find that need, that's the difficult bit. But we said from the start, we don't want to do the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
And we've had feedback from various people saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And we're like, oh, yeah, but there's already people doing that.
Yeah.
So we're just joining the masses. and
There'll
doing
be
the same
something that
thing.
comes along, or there'll be something one day you think, actually, that's probably a bit of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what. And sometimes stuff goes viral. When got Olivia DJing during lockdown, she was 11 at the time, and she went viral because she was 11-year-old who knew how
I think
to.
I remember this video.
Yeah, you had to
Yeah.
work the decks.
Yeah.
Like, I just showed her the basics, and then she was like, literally was like, it was like a given talent that she could just DJ.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
no one
Didn't
knew
she
about.
get like? Wasn't she on TV or something like that? News,
Yeah, she
news
was on
articles.
BBC. She was in
Yeah,
OK
yeah.
What, for that?
magazine. Yeah.
Really?
Then Defected featured her. Then Defected sent her out like merch,
Oh, wow.
like merch boxes, and then Sam Devine, who's like a big house DJ.
Yeah.
She reached out and said, "Look,
Yeah.
it's like you need to like literally nurture this. She's
That's mad.
mega." So we are going to pick that up again because obviously with school and stuff and becoming a teenager and stuff, that all gets in the way. She finishes school next year. And I
So
said,
how
"What do you
old
want to do?"
was she? You say she was 10 when?
Yeah,
Yeah, lockdown. Oh, yeah.
and she was doing gigs at
Forget
Bustler.
how long ago
She was
lockdown was.
DJing
Really?
at Bustler. She was DJing at Nico's.
Oh,
She-
wow.
She did footballers' birthday party. So Sean
Bloody
Barker's
hell.
40th birthday party in his garden. Loads of footballers there. Nigel Clough was
Wow.
there. Everyone was there.
Wow.
She's just in the garden DJing.
That's
We're like,
nuts.
she's just got a talent.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're going to pick that up again.
Yeah.
Because I said to her, obviously, you know, when we were kids, you get told to go and get a job, or go to uni, go and get a job, blah, blah.
Yeah,
I
9
said
to
to
5, get
Olivia,
your
I said,
qualifications.
Liv, go and DJ.
Tell you to join the rat race.
Do what you enjoy, as long as she enjoys it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll
100%.
travel the world doing that.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the plan. And then
And she enjoys doing it, obviously.
And then you can take an early retirement if she doesn't.
Yeah, I'll just carry her bags. I'll just travel the world and carry her bags as a manager. Do all the
some
media.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, but I just think, you know, you need to be more like that with your kids.
Yeah. You were telling me before we started about how she's doing designing, fashion designing as well.
She just knows what looks good. I think she's a very switched on kid. So I know for a fact if she managed our Avid Media TikTok, it would explode because she knows how everything works.
Yeah.
She knows what people look for, what bit to post and when, what you should say in the first few. So, but she's got a really good eye for detail and fashion. She can draw as well. So my idea is that, which is her idea actually, is that she wants to do her own clothing brand, but she just wants to, we're going to almost call it like one-off. So she might do a design that's quite unique, but only do like 5 pieces and make them quite limited. Make them that limited where people are, well, I want one.
Yeah.
So then they become desirable.
Yeah.
And you can charge
Just
more for them.
keep going from there.
So I don't know. She's a smart kid. She's not academic at all.
Yeah. But she's
just creative.
Yeah.
So
that's powerful though. That having
to
that
harness
skill
that.
of being.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just got to harness it. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. But well, the thing is, we're all the 3 of us probably the same obviously in different ways. But I was never really academic. I mean, I could do it, but my head was just, and my heart was never in it.
Yeah. I hated school.
Yeah.
Worst days of my life.
I hated school
Yeah.
as well.
Worst, like secondary school, worst days of my life. Hated it. Like, I didn't really have any mates really. I kept myself to myself, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I think you know, that's where the education system is wrong because you just get everyone has to fit in this square peg.
Yeah. Everyone has to
Know what you want to do for the rest of your life
Yeah.
when you're a kid.
Funny enough, going back to that Subway Takes, I saw a video last night, and the woman's take was, we should stop asking kids.
Oh yeah, sort of. You showed me this one.
Yeah, what job they want to do.
Yeah.
Or what they want to do with the rest of their lives. Or whatever.
What do they want to do? How do they want to change the world? Ask them a different question.
Yeah.
That's how kids should be brought up.
But the thing is,
not
in this country,
thinking,
what they want you to do is they want people to go to work.
yeah, slave.
They
Be
don't
a slave
they don't
to.
want people to have their own businesses.
Yeah,
And
yeah. 100%.
That's why you see people moving out because
Yeah,
they want you to be part of a process and like say slave. But I think that's where we go wrong a lot in this country.
yeah.
And the education system.
It's a slave to the system, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's you should do this, you should do that. Like it's funny because me and the missus always talk about how we'd love to move abroad.
Yeah,
like it would be amazing. I'd love to move to. We love Italy.
Yeah.
And you look at how people live out there.
Yeah.
Where
Everyone's happy.
they're not earning. They might not be earning as much as what other people are here. They might not be doing this, might not be doing that, but
at least they're happy.
They're happy.
Yeah.
They're chilled. They're living their life. They're content.
Yeah.
Life isn't all about money. It's
No,
just
it's not.
about
You're right.
living life. It's about family, friends, whatever. Just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Enjoy food. Enjoy music. and
I've definitely my brain switched in the last 2 years to that mindset. I've always been very obviously work driven, and I'm very much work driven, and it takes up the majority of my life. But I do now make more time.
more conscious of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
100%.
would sooner be rich in time than in money.
Yeah.
And I've
100%.
made like sacrifices to have that. I enjoy different things now to what I did a year ago, and the cars are nice and all that stuff
It's
is
all
nice.
material though.
But it's all material.
Yeah.
Like it's I've done a lot of that already, and it's only kind of short term happiness.
Yeah, it is.
After a week, you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, I've got it on board.
You've not got any like cars at the minute, have you?
No, No, I sold.
Living like van life now.
Yeah, van life. Yeah.
To be fair, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
The last car I had was the Vantage, Aston Martin Vantage. And then I don't know.
An amazing car, amazing
Yeah.
achievement,
But
yeah, I know what you mean.
a van does so much more for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I've had an Exige for the last 4 days because I went to Ultimate Supercar up near York. So a mate of mine's got a dealership and he took 5 cars there, which were all for sale, and he had like a paddock bit with all the boards in. And he said, "Look, do you want to take the Exige?" I said, "Yeah." So I picked it up Friday, took it back Monday, and it was nice. And because I'd had an Exige before, this was the 430 Cup, so rapid little car. And the first day, I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, this is."
Yeah.
And then, no disrespect to the car or cars, but after a day, I was like,
Yeah.
You can't sleep in it. You can't go away
I
in
was,
it.
I was
Yeah.
ready to go back in my van.
Yeah.
Which sounds mad, and people watch this thinking, Mark, you are like, you've always been
A car guy.
cars.
Yeah.
And I still love cars, don't get me wrong. Honestly, if someone offered me a mint Nova, I would find the money and I would buy that Nova. And Jenny would go, I know Jenny's probably going to watch this, she'll be like, what?
We'll just clip
you're not,
this,
clip this.
and just wait for people to say, I've got one.
Yeah, I got it, yeah. And that would bring me more happiness,
Yeah.
having one of them in my van,
Yeah.
than having a £250,000 Aventador. or whatever.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't. It was nice seeing all the cars there. George was loving it. They sound great. I still get, when stuff revs and stuff, I still get a buzz off cars. I love
Yeah.
it. I love driving them.
Yeah.
But owning them, for me now, I'm at the wrong stage of my life to have stuff like that. I used to. It's just to stay in the garage. I'm always at work. I don't finish work till late.
Yeah, when are you actually
Weekends I
gonna
want
get
to
time
either go
actually
out on my
enjoy
bike and exercise and get a bit of fresh air, or be with my family.
it? Yeah.
So, the cars really, I did all the cars at the wrong time in my life.
Yeah.
But I can say I've done them.
Yeah.
I've owned them and I've enjoyed them.
And you might get that love back.
I will
again.
get
You
that
probably
love back.
will, yeah.
Yeah, you
definitely
will. You will.
Yeah.
You 100% will. But I know exactly what you mean.
We've got a lad who does a few days a week with us at the minute, David, and he's like obsessed with like supercars.
Yeah.
And he comes in, he's like, yeah, the other day I worked on a such and such Portmanteau 516, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
No.
And I
Yeah,
probably
you're just
won't
saying
like
letters
it
and
either.
numbers right now.
But
Yeah.
like you guys, same with us. We still work around a lot of cars.
Yeah.
You don't get excited as much because you're around them every day. You walk into work every day and you're greeted by this stuff.
I get this all the time, and don't get me wrong. Sometimes I do get that feeling of like walking in. Like there was a point a few months ago,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just the lineup of cars in here
You sent me
was
a picture.
just, and there was that proud moment.
yeah,
of like,
yeah.
Oh,
This is
we
great.
made this,
Yeah,
and we're working on our dream cars because
Yeah.
it was literally all our dream cars.
Yeah.
But then, like,
What was it?
I can't remember
this.
now. It was obviously full of 911s, I think.
Yeah, I
it
think
was
so.
just heaven, 911 heaven. And like, it was like, and I just took a step back and I was like, this is fucking
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, I get that because people always say to me, you probably get the same, like, oh, you must work on some like
Yeah.
amazing cars. I'm like, yeah.
You do get. You like you say,
We enjoy the job.
it does bring. It
Yeah.
does bring excitement. I think the thing
just
that,
numbs it a little
yeah,
bit.
the thing I don't miss is like we're rolling around that Exige all weekend. It's such a striking looking car. People think like you'd actually like this by owning these cars, but you don't. Like you get like attention and like
Everyone
people
looks
are
at
like
you and
taking
stuff,
photos and then
Yeah.
they're looking at you and they're like, and then like we went to Asda, parked up in Asda. Me and George went in to go and get some milk, I think, something stupid. Come back, there's like 4 kids around the car taking photos of it. Oh, mate, nice car, what is it? And like, I get that with the van actually. Sometimes the van gets just as
I mean,
much
to be honest,
attention.
it's not just a van, is it?
the
I think
mock-
we'll have to just put a picture in. When I think you're downplaying it a little bit when you're saying, oh, yeah, I'm just about that
I imagine
van,
it gets
man."
attention because it's sat on the deck.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
exactly. It's an
Everyone
aired out
loves
van, long
Everyone loves that van.
wheelbase.
I can't. The camper van came. I'll tell you the story very briefly how the camper van thing come along. Is during lockdown I had what did I have? I can't remember if it was the M3 and 2 doors down from Mum and Dad they had this red T5 outside and every time I went around Mum and Dad's in Mickleover this van don't move. 2004 T5, black bumpers, pre-facelift, old. He says to me, Dad, I said, Dad, whose is that van? He says, oh, it's such and such's. I went, it never moves, does it? He says, no, no. I said, you do us a favour, ask him if he wants to sell it. So we rang him, and then the next day he says, yeah, he'll sell it. So
Oh, is this the one you owned then? Because you had a red one.
red
didn't you?
one. Yeah. So I went round, looked at it, I said,
okay.
and it only done 78,000 miles.
Really?
2004. It was scruffy.
Yeah.
I says, what do you want for this van? He said, I don't know, $6,000. I was like,
I'll take it.
I was like,
Here's
I'll
cash.
get you 5,850. He's like, yeah, fine, Mark, yeah. 5,850, bought this van. I was like, I told everyone about this van. They were like, Mark, you've just stolen that van, mate. 2-owner van. Anyway, facelifted it, did the back out, and I thought, I loved it. I thought, this is like, it opened up my eyes. I thought, I was loving the van, cleaning the van more than I was my M3.
I remember you had it when this place was open, didn't you? You turned up here in it before.
Yeah.
I remember
I
seeing
had
it.
it. I only sold it. It was just over a year ago.
Yeah,
sold it. So I did it all up, rotiforms on it, suspension, and I loved it that much. I thought, and then I had that, and then I had the Aston. So I ran the T5 and the Aston, and I like weekends. I was washing and caring more for this old 2004 T5 van than I was an Aston Martin Vantage, and I thought. And that's where it came from. I thought, this is just like, I love it. I just loved everything about it. Like, I can go to shoots, I can work out the back. Even like today, I've been on a shoot, done a press shoot in Nottingham. I wanted the images straight away, got in the back of my van, put my table out, laptop out, blah, 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 sent the images. So anyway, it created a different mindset for me. I thought, like, I love this.
Yeah.
So I just made the decision to sell the Aston and sell the T5 and bag the money
And buy a nice.
to buy
A really
the
nice
T6.
one.
So like now I've got a 2019 BW T6. That was an ex-show van. It was at Gravity last year.
Yeah.
Obviously full air ride, full build. And
I mean, it's an incredible. We were talking about it last time when we had it in here.
it's so good.
It is an incredible van.
And the thing I love about it, week before, I had a gap in the diary. I had no work on the Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Jenny was busy with Olivia. I said to Jen, I says, right, I'm packing the van. I'm going out. I'm taking George down to Cornwall for a few days. What? Just go in the van. I says, yeah.
So you've got the freedom to do
So on the
that.
Wednesday night, we drove to Bristol. We found a little campsite in the centre of Bristol, all lock and key gates and stuff, dead secure. Popped up. George slept in there. We had little wardrobes in our cupboards.
Yeah.
And then we went down on the Thursday down to Cornwall. Went bodyboarding on the Thursday, Friday. Took him to Boardmasters and Newquay Saturday. And we managed to find a spot right on the beach. So when he was getting a bit tired, we just chilled in the van for a bit, listened to the music on the main stage. And then took him to see Central Sea at 10 at night on his shoulders, and then we drove back in the van and then stayed in the van.
Epic.
So this is the thing, like, people, I know for a fact people was talking about it when I bought it, like, oh my God, why have you come? You used to own all these nice cars, you're car mad. Like, every time we associate you with anything, Mark, it's cars. But I'm like, till you've owned a van.
It's because it's like
understand.
with cars, obviously, you get the thrill of driving them.
Yeah.
Which is true, you do get that. But I think living that van life.
You got
that's what it is
you
now.
got that freedom.
Literally, you have the freedom, and it's the kind of experience you can gain from having that van.
Yeah.
Because it's not about the thrill of driving it as such. It's about the destination.
So all the
where
other
you take
things it brings, it's just versatile.
Yeah.
Like one day like today, I'm working out of it. It's a work van. I get on my kit in the back. I don't have to put any seats down. My kit goes in the back, and it's all there. It's secure. I'm working out the back. I'm editing out the back. The next day, I could be packing it and going down to a beach somewhere, and we can have it as a day van. Sometimes we'll go out a day trip and we'll have our tea in it.
Yeah.
Cook in it. It's just...
It's different. Funnily enough, we've got a friend, so Niall. So he was mad about cars, just constantly buying and selling cars, constantly. Like, he'd be like, oh, I'm keeping this car, I'm doing this to it, doing that to it. And then literally a week later, after telling me all these plans, I've got this now. I'm like, but no, this was bad. This was like weekly. It was really bad.
It was probably Realistically, it was probably a car every 3 weeks, maybe.
Jeez.
Yeah, something like that. I think if
that
you
is-
averaged it out, it was
That is a
something like
habit.
that. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
I'd get
It's
sick of
constantly
like
on
sending off
logbooks.
logbooks and like
Yeah.
texting and
Yeah,
stuff.
but
It'd do my head
he,
in.
he- you know, he was just always constantly just doing it, and he's like, oh, you know, but I want this now, or I want that now.
And he'd be making
I can
money
make
on them
it.
as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Granted, it
You'd
wasn't
never be
always
losing
loads.
out.
It was just a little bit here or there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I can buy this now. I can buy that now. And then, but then recently, this is the longest I've known him own a vehicle, and
Yeah.
guess what it is?
Van.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's all kitting it out. It's a car.
It's not
well, he
even-
had one before,
It's not even a,
and now he's upgraded.
a transport either, is it?
I think
It's
that's why
a
the novelty
Vivaro?
doesn't-
Something like
that's-
that.
No, he had the Vivaro. He's got like an, I'm sure it's like an LDV now or something.
Oh, really?
He's
I
got
think
a big.
that's why the novelty doesn't wear off, because you can always develop it.
Yeah.
And then if you get bored of
Yeah.
it, you can then change the wheels out or think, right,
It's
I'm
a
going to go
house
to this
on wheels.
destination. Like, I mean, I've not even been out of the country in it yet.
Yeah.
I thought, like, I don't know whether I'll get time to do it this year. Probably won't, but next year I'll trip it out to Nürburg. I won't be going on the Nürburg in it. It's
But
really flipping. It's dangerous as can anyway. I won't go on it. I mean, I've done passenger laps, and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
I've seen it. So,
But you
I'd
can
just
go
be-
to Germany and not have to find an Airbnb.
Yeah,
You know what? That's you know what I'm gonna have to do. This whole clip, I'm literally gonna get it. I'm gonna ask you to clip it just so I can show my missus.
Yeah.
Because I've spoke about it to her like quite a few times. Like, you know, one day I think we should get a
What's your
van.
missus called?
P. Well, Pooja or P.
P. Let him have a van. He'll be the happiest man on the planet. And you'll get into it as well. My missus has not really got into it yet. She's like, I want an electric blanket. It's got to have a toilet. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
But
what
like,
I
it's
do.
just.
It's
I
that
can't-
freedom.
It's
innit?
freedom. Like
It's
my,
the freedom.
Do you know what my
I
dad said
love
to me when I
that.
bought it? He says, "You know what, Mark?" He says, "What?" He says, "At least you've always got a roof over your head."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
true,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
You're never homeless if you've got a van.
No, you're not. That's so
Like,
true.
you know,
You
and
can't
it's,
do that advantage.
there's like little groups as well. It's like there's one called UK Pub Stopover
You told me about
on
this
Facebook.
one. Yeah.
So you could say tomorrow, right, Friday's a bit quiet. Friday lunchtime, let's bugger off somewhere. Where should we go? I don't know, York. You type in on that Facebook group, York, and it will only come up with recommended pubs that they let you stay in their
the
car
car
park.
park.
And all they ask you most of the time is that you either buy a meal in there or get a drink.
Yeah.
They just
spend
stay
a bit of
safely in
money.
their car park for free.
Yeah.
I mean, flipping out. You don't want to do that?
Yeah. Thing is, me and this is always looking at like Airbnb trips away and
Yeah.
this, that, and you're constantly having to look for somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Where you can like, obviously for us, take the dogs and whatever else. But then you are always paying out.
Yeah.
To stay somewhere, and like with a van, yeah, you could literally go.
There's another
anywhere.
photographer. You'll probably know him. He's a really good automotive photographer. Does BMX as well. Adam Leavesley. I think his
I
surname
know
is.
that name.
You'd know it. Definitely know his
Yeah.
stuff. He's shot for a lot of big automotive stuff.
Yeah.
He's got one with his missus, and they like go off and do road trips and jobs.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
van,
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they document it, and I just think that's great. You know,
That's so cool.
And it's just, it's honestly, like, I'm now looking at bigger vans, like the
Like a crafter or something
Crafter.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
because it would be a struggle to have four of us
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Me and
yeah,
George
yeah.
is fine. Like me and a 10-year-old,
Yeah,
spot
yeah,
on. But
yeah.
like a 15-year-old teenager that comes with about 8 bags, she'd have to just have the awning. So
And then
like,
your missus
and
too.
the missus there. So it's like I can't stress enough to anyone who's been thinking about
Yeah.
it. Just go and hire one and try it.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
Yeah,
So cool.
It's well, funnily enough, Pete's mind has changed a little bit since, because we did because normally for holidays and stuff we've always done, you know, your typical resort stuff, you know, all inclusive, whatever else. Whereas doing Italy a few weeks ago, we did it completely different, where we stayed at multiple different places. Like we stayed a couple of nights here, a
And you
couple
get
of
good
nights
to
there, a
explore
day
that
here,
as well.
hired a car and just explored the place. And then I said, that's when I said to her again, I was like, now imagine if we had a van,
Yeah.
we could literally just drive out here
Yeah.
and literally stay wherever we want. You don't have to make an itinerary of where we're going next, and you're not stuck to this plan.
I'm literally
go
watching
anywhere.
videos now, people living out them, because obviously the cost of living in the UK is ridiculous.
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
to
yeah.
Starbucks and
Yeah.
you
Oh, it's
you
mental.
come out of there 20, 30 quid lighter for
Yeah.
a couple of coffees.
Yeah, yeah,
So people are now building a van.
Yeah.
That I've watching so many. It's like a current thing, like content wise at the minute on YouTube, is that people are literally selling their houses, buying specced out vans and doing them to their spec, and just living out.
Does your missus
travelling
know
the
about
world.
your plans yet?
Not yet.
Because like you're talking about this, you're saying
might
no,
have to-
people
might have to
living
edit
out of
this
a
bit out.
van, and now you're talking about buying a bigger van.
But honestly, you just because we all work to have bricks and mortar, don't we?
Yeah.
And you, all you're
Again,
doing,
it's slave to that system.
all you do in that big
houses,
house is you just live in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sleeping.
So like,
in it. Most people
imagine
sleep in
having
it.
something that you get up the next morning and you're somewhere different.
Somewhere different,
That
yeah.
doesn't hardly cost you
I
anything. You live off grid.
There was a guy in, I'm sure it's London. I saw it recently, and he does the same. He lives out of his van.
Yeah.
And like he lives in central London.
Yeah.
But like he's in his van, so he just finds different places just to park up. And
I've like watched
sleep.
so many videos. Like people will have like thingy membership. What's the gym? Like the cheap gym in town,
Pure
like
Gym.
Pure Gym.
Yeah.
So like they'll just have a Pure
to
Gym
go and
membership.
shower.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff
go and
like
have a shower.
that.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the vans now are kitted out with showers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you if you're on the fence or if your missus is on the fence, I think there's one in September, October. Go to the camping and caravan show at the NEC. You'll be sold. Like
I can
I go
imagine
there and I could
there's,
spend
like-
£500,000 in there. Honestly, the builds in there are just stupid. Like it's like it's wicked.
Kinda
But you
wanna
get you leave that
I know,
you leave
yeah.
that show and you're like, right, that's it. Just sell the house.
Yeah.
I mean, Jenny wouldn't,
yeah.
but if she said tomorrow, right, let's sell up and just travel, I'd take the kids out of school
Yeah.
and I'd educate them just.
You know what's
Just-
brilliant as well? You know when
yeah.
it comes to doing like converting vans and stuff, places like Timu,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
accessories that you
Yeah,
can
you
get.
get anything for nothing.
All sorts.
Yeah,
You can even be like, I mean, I've got one of them bloody all powers, like.
yeah. Well, I remember you
Yeah,
showing
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if you should say this, but you could just go into a cafe, have a coffee, and just charge it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you've got your grid for 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mental.
It's weird though when you are living out there, because obviously it's the first time I've stayed out in it properly. Was it last week before? We did 4 nights, me and George, and you almost become resourceful. Like you
You're thinking about
think-
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
think about
so like
it,
I had like a box of like ciders like
Yeah.
to last me for 4 days. I had them in
Yeah.
the fridge.
Yeah.
So the box, right? When you're at home, you just stand on the box, don't you? You chuck it.
You
I was
used
like
it
using
for
the box as a bin, like little,
Yeah,
like little
yeah,
stupid
yeah.
You
things.
wouldn't
like
think about that normally,
You become
yeah.
like really like resourceful.
Yeah.
But it's quite fun
Yeah.
doing
I
it.
know what you mean.
And like when we got to Boardmasters, like we didn't have any parking pre-booked, and it's a big old festival that is. And we got there, and obviously we rocked up in the van. The van looks cool, and we're in Cornwall. I said, mate, look, I've got my lad with me. I says, he wants to see Central Sea tonight, but it's not on till 10. So we want somewhere close to where we can just dip out. He can have a chill. He says, yeah, mate, just park it down there. There's like a VIP car park, and then there's the front bit. Just tell him I said to go down there. And we literally parked. I'll have to show you the video in a minute. Like we parked on the front. Like you could see
That's mad.
you could see the actual the actual.
We'll have to put this picture in.
Put it.
You'll
We'll
have to send it
I'll
over.
send it
Is,
in, but it's
is
literally
Boardmasters
mega.
what? Don't roller skates go there?
Yeah. They
do.
always
Yeah, that's
understand
that
it.
spot. Oh, in a minute, you see, look, you've got the festival there,
Oh, that's mad.
and then you've got like just the seafront there.
What a spot.
So we're right on the entrance.
That's men's.
So it's just, yeah. Hopefully, I've sold your van life. So
I know, one
so a lot
honest,
of
day, 100%.
a lot
I'd
of
done
people
it
that's
any-
why I
I'd
come
always
out the
done it.
cars. Like my Instagram changed instantly from like flash supercars or sports
I
cars.
love
to
seeing
the
van builds. I just get so fascinated by it. Like you know, like I think maybe it's like an OCD thing. Like you know, when you were showing me around your van, showing
Yeah.
me all the little bits
Yeah,
and
yeah.
compartments and this and that, and how every bit of space is utilised. Like
In fact,
perfection.
I bet you know
I love that.
Sinfin camper vans.
Yeah. Is it Pete something? Is it?
Pete.
They used to be down where your old place.
They
is.
still
Yeah,
are.
they're
Wow.
next
Yeah.
door to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to churn out some like cool stuff.
He did
and
really,
you're like,
done really well out of it, haven't they? Them
yeah.
guys.
But
They
like,
were
just-
literally doing like a couple of vans a week. At one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Like just but the thing is, once you've got that plan of like where everything's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
go, like literally every bit of space.
It's
Just
literally like a
utilised
flat.
to
He was making.
perfection.
He was like he almost had like flat pack kits
Yeah.
come in and just kit the van
It's
out.
like
and
today, right? This is a really good example, right? I've gone to a press shoot today for a big housing developer. I won't mention her name, but they're huge. So I get there. I always get there early, and got there early, parked up, and then I saw like a top of the range Mercedes electric, the new electric car, the $100,000 job, pull in, which I knew it was the MD. So I got out of my van. I said, "You right, James?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Oh, Mark, the other guy's not here yet. He's running half an hour late. So that's fine. He says, oh, I'm just gonna do some work out of the car. So anyway, I got the drone up, did bits, and I could see him like just squashed in his laptop, like at his steering wheel in his $100,000 car, tapping around his MacBook. I just like literally got in the back, put the kettle on, made a cup of tea, put my laptop on, did my emails, did a pot noodle for my dinner. So like in half an hour, I had a brew, had my dinner, did my emails, loads of space. And he even looked at it in the back of my mind. He says, bloody hell, Mike, all right, set to been out. I says, yeah. And I thought, I mean, my van was 45 grand. I think I could probably get 50 for it tomorrow because it's proper unique.
And that is on the higher end.
Yeah.
Of, like,
So he's there in his $100,000 electric car, what he'd probably have to charge on the way home.
Yeah.
And I'm there in my 50 grand van. I'm thinking, who's the smart one here? Obviously, don't get me wrong, nice car. And obviously he does very well, massively well. But I just thought, I've literally had my dinner, I've had a cup of tea, I've done some admin, I've got my cameras set up in there. That's the beauty of it as well. Like, I've got a long wheelbase.
Stick everything on charge.
Yeah, I did. I had to, because I got there, my controller was on 2 bars. Right. It would have been fine, but I just stuck it on USB-C. And I just think, like, for me now, I just live practically. Yeah. I'm all about speed, like, especially in our business. People want things yesterday. That press shoot's going live tomorrow morning. They want their images immediately. The copy's already done, ready. They're just waiting for the images. So I had to deliver them images straight away. So as soon as the shoot's done, put my table up, get my MacBook out, stick my images through, upload them, tether to my phone, 5G.
And you're in the warmth.
And I'm in the warmth.
Yeah.
And I can lock it. It's just, it's such an eye opener having one.
Yeah.
You won't appreciate it till you've got it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have you're gonna have to get him a van.
Yeah. She'll end up buying a caravan. I was like, no, we're not going down that road.
You got wrong idea.
See, one thing I've always loved is in America, obviously everything's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
When you get them RVs, the proper RVs.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
It's just not practical here.
But again, have a look when you go to that show. You will go to that show now, honestly. They've got the £500,000 one there.
Really?
So that's like
an RV.
Yeah. That's like it's just a hat, it's like a luxury home on wheels. You wouldn't dare drive.
I remember, so a few years ago when I was doing stuff for myself, my brother used to come and help me. We went to valet this car for this guy. It was in Dyersworth, and he was like, "Oh, can you have a look at this? I've got a RV."
Yeah.
He was like, and it was an American one. I can't remember what the name of it was now. It was like it might have been a Winnebago or something like that. Yeah. And he was like, "Can you have?" It's got all moss on the side of it, and I think it was from like 95 or 96. It was an old one.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, go on, then. I'll have a look at it." And like, we looked inside it, and it had a big back TV set into the wall because it was that big. It had like a 32-inch big back TV. And bear in mind the back on it's like that, but it was still set into the cupboard. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's mad.
It was really dated. Like everything was worn.
So that back in the day would have been like the dog.
It was one of those where I think you could fit a small car underneath it as well.
Yeah.
Like it was,
one of those ones.
Yeah.
People tow cars, don't they? You've seen that a lot now. Yeah, that's one thing. That was the hardest part because we had to had the awning. Even though I've got a driveway awning, when we wanted to go places, you had to almost pack up a bit to drive.
That's the downside. That's where you do need the trailer with a car on the back of it. So that's where a car
When we
is.
look at mopeds, I think it's just get a moped and just
mopeds?
tow it to the back. When we look at old Lambrettas that are the same colour as the van, I thought that'd be quite cool. When we're looking at jet ski, what's it called? Jet ski.
Jet skis, yeah.
Been looking at them, so I thought that'd be quite cool. And just go somewhere, camp on
water,
jet ski.
Yeah.
with a little trailer on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could get a boat, get cheap boats.
Let's get some kayaks.
Yeah.
I love water. So I
love water.
I love water. Yeah. Just the idea of just having a kayak and just going out.
Yeah.
Just I love the idea of that. I saw this as while we were in Wales. We stayed right by the river, and It was such a nice river. I couldn't tell you what river it was, but
That's probably why.
possibly. But it was
main
gorgeous.
one,
But yeah, and just see like a dad and his kid, like he's obviously taking his kayak out on his car. They've stopped somewhere and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just go out here.
Yeah.
Love the idea of doing
Freedom.
that. It's awesome, absolutely awesome.
Freedom costs nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
That's what.
It's we learned that in Italy as well because we did the Amalfi Coast, and everyone always says the Amalfi Coast is super expensive, this, that, whatever, and we get that because there was some places we went that were expensive, and we can understand that if you did your whole holiday doing that.
You want to stay in 5-star hotels along the Amalfi Coast,
it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
But like we again, because we had the freedom in our car to go wherever we wanted. All the stuff we were going to was free.
Exactly.
And it's just literally, it's just nature.
Yeah.
We're just seeing the world, and
You
like
just
nothing
you
beats
do.
that.
You just become resourceful, don't you? You just think, like, don't get me wrong. I like my nice things in life,
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah.
but like I also like to not waste money. So like, if I want to go out for a nice meal, we'll go out for a nice. We'll go out for a nice meal tomorrow night 'cause it's Olivia's birthday. And you know, that is one thing I do spend a lot of money on, is going out for food, because I enjoy it. It's the only time
Food is good. Yeah, to me, I
Every time I
never
get
skip
where are you
down
going?
food. Yeah.
Well, I don't. She wants to go shopping in Sheffield,
Okay.
at Meadowhall, and then one of our favourite places to go is Rudy's Pizza.
Yeah.
So like, we'll probably go there. But like, I'm either one person or the other. I either really like to go to town and have like spend £150 on a meal out, or I'll be like, no, we're gonna get this, and then we're gonna.
I'm a lot
We've got
like
that at home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm a lot like that.
I'm either one or the other. I'm not in between.
Yeah. With certain things, I say to the missus all the time, like, we're already out, like, let's enjoy it, let's just spend or whatever. But then in other times, I'm like, well, why spend so much on a 5-star hotel when all we're going to do is sleep there?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy to sleep wherever as long as it's relatively
I'm the
clean.
same. Yeah.
And like, it's one of those where, you know, okay, you might get a plusher towel somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, you might get a nicer, bigger bed or whatever, but like
A minibar you have to pay extra for.
yeah, exactly.
No, I just think, like you say, it's nice to have treats, but I think what I found is the more you do stuff like that, the more you don't appreciate than the normal things in life. So
there's like you said, there's a lot of stuff that you can do for free.
Yeah.
That is.
I've just
Just
changed.
as
My
fun, way
outlook's
more fun.
changed massively the last 2 years. Like my hobbies have changed. I like, you know, I definitely value more my time more now than what I do. Obviously, money makes the world go round, and it buys nice things, and it helps you live the life you want to live. Get that, and we all have to earn a good living. But I now appreciate my time more, and I build the business around that now. You know, I'm not saying I don't work anymore. Still work as hard as what I did, but I'm just
Working smarter.
Work smarter,
working smarter.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you're not looking after yourself, then you're not, and you're no good to anyone anyway.
No.
So you might as well just try and enjoy what you're earning, and not killing yourself.
And you're not exactly going frivolous with the cash and just
No.
spending whatever, you know.
Yeah.
There's a difference, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a difference.
Exactly.
Right, we've got 5 minutes left on my memory
Right,
card.
here's a question for you then.
Wrap up.
Right,
Yeah.
so being a photographer, and obviously most people watching this are going to be into their cars.
Yeah.
What are your recommendations for shooting a car with your phone?
With your phone.
Yeah. Because I know I saw a video that you did of how to get good portraits.
Yeah.
I think
On
I
your
actually
phone.
used that. Like,
Yeah, so to be honest,
tips.
I liked that tip because that's something I've done for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Portrait mode, studio light,
Yeah.
and this, that, whatever. So yeah, when it comes to cars,
So when you're-
angles,
yeah.
settings.
So when you're shooting a car anyway, you would tend to shoot a car, if you're shooting a car properly, on a prime lens. So that would usually be, I would usually shoot a car on like a 50mm or an 85mm lens.
Yeah.
Like wide open, because that gives the best compression. And
So for people that don't know what a prime lens is, it's a fixed.
it's a
you
fixed
can't
lens, so
zoom-
it's
you
not a
can't
zoom
zoom in
lens.
or out.
So
Yeah.
the beauty of prime lenses is that the glass is better, it's better detail,
Yeah.
and they usually come with a wider aperture, which means you blur your background out more.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to almost kind of
Bokeh for the iPhone.
Bokeh,
users.
yeah, basically. So I would try and replicate that in your phone. So rather than just getting photo mode up and just going for a ginormous wide shot, put it in portrait mode, go on zoom *2, and step back.
Yeah.
And then frame your image.
Yeah.
Because then it will make it look more like a camera image then.
Yeah.
I'd always try and not to use harsh light. The best day to shoot a car is a cloudy day because it's nice diffuse light, it's flat light, you don't get any harsh shadows and harsh highlights. And then even in an iPhone, once you've taken the image, some of the built-in preset filters on there are quite nice. Like vivid warm, it's quite nice out of camera, and they can be quite cinematic.
And you can tone it back a bit as well if it's too much, can't you?
Well, you can use Lightroom on your phone now. We use Lightroom professionally to edit our camera images. You can now use Lightroom on your phone.
Yeah.
And I can use the presets that I use on my professional images.
On your
the
phone
same as on my phone images.
To be honest, that's what we've been doing more recently.
Well, you
Because
take
our
most of the
SLR
pictures on your...
died of death. Yeah, my phone camera.
Well, and we don't always have Chris here to do pictures, do we? So
So a lot of pictures that you might have seen put up have just been phone cameras, phone camera pictures that I've edited. Again, used the same presets. I've tweaked them slightly to what we used on our SLR compared to the phone, because obviously difference in camera lenses, etc., etc. But
yeah, there's lots of
such a difference.
It does. There might be a few photographers watching this as well. If you're like upcoming photographers, I get asked a lot on Instagram is like, I'm young, I've just starting out, I want to shoot cars. I see that's what you've done for a long time. My advice to them people is like, don't shoot for free. Like, you've gone out there and bought a camera and you're putting yourself out there wanting to break the industry. Even if you're charging a guy who owns a Porsche 10 quid, guess what, boys and girls, he can afford 10 quid. If he's got a 911 Turbo S parts in his drive, he won't mind paying you 10 quid to shoot his car. So one, don't do it for free because it cheapens the
don't
market.
be fooled by people saying, oh, it's for exposure.
Yeah, for exposure, that's bollocks. Like, it's a load of bollocks. So don't shoot for free and just keep shooting. Like, you will make mistakes. There's no easy way of breaking into the industry. Just go and shoot.
Consistency.
And just do it as much as you can and you'll get better. But don't do it for free.
Yeah.
Just make sure you even get just something.
Yeah.
Even if they buy you a few beers. You know, don't shoot for free.
There you go. Wise words. Wise words.
Hopefully.
Awesome.
And on that note,
yeah, on that note,
there you go.
My bladder's very full again.
Everyone
I feel like every
keeps yawning
podcast.
as well. Like, everyone's eyes are glazing over.
That's
My
us being
eyes,
tired.
My
It's
eyes,
because we're like, right, it's bedtime, isn't it? Like,
It's all these lights in here as well. It's like a flipping studio in here.
well, we had to show up, didn't we?
I know, yeah. When you turned up, I was like, please don't be like watching.
I know,
what
he's
I'm
going to be
doing.
looking at our TV light boxes.
Yeah.
I'm not that person, don't worry.
No, I can tell, to be fair. I can tell, because I've had other people like watch me in the past. Well, I won't name any names, but I've had other people watch me in the past, and you're like, stop watching.
No.
I'm
not that person, don't worry.
Yeah.
No. So we get down on camera what we get down, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy days.
Exactly. Legend.
Right.
Well, thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
Just plug out your Instagram and socials and YouTube and whatnot.
Avid Media is at Avid Media Official on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, which is at Averill Official. And our website is www.avidmedia.co.uk.
Legend.
Cool. I'll put these links in the description anyway. So.
Man.
Sweet. Thank you guys.
I'm going to go empty my bladder. That's literally every podcast. I'm going to empty my
bladder.
Yeah, I'm bursting.
The funniest thing is,
I
I've got loads of audio takes of him just pissing,
And he's going to have another.
because he doesn't take his mic off before.
I've been pissing.